And economic revival seems to be the top priority for governments across the world. And to do that, all of them are banking on tourism, it seems. The European Union is desperate to salvage the summer tourist season. And so it is asking member nations to throw open their borders. In India, Prime Minister Modi has specifically pointed out the need to revive domestic tourism. But the pandemic is far from over, and health experts have warned against the reopening of tourist sites. This report tells you why governments are still willing to take the risk.
Once teeming with tourists, these iconic destinations lie deserted. The lockdowns have begun to relax. In China, the home of the outbreak, the Forbidden City has opened its doors. In Europe, museums and other tourist attractions are beginning to reopen. But visitors are few, and new cases are being reported. Even in places which had controlled the outbreak, health experts advise caution. Warn against hasty relaxation of restrictions. So why are governments rushing to open tourist sites? Because money. Tourism contributes 3 to 4% of the world's GDP. And it feeds into other industries like aviation and hospitality. 50% of all world tourism is related to Europe. It is the most visited region in the world. It wants visitors this summer to salvage its economy. The tourism sector accounts for about 10% of the bloc's economy. The lockdowns have pushed it to the brink of collapse. Emergency border control measures have left millions of people jobless. But now the European Union wants to reopen internal borders. They want unrestricted movement across member states, albeit with safety measures such as face masks on airplanes and social distancing.
People need, of course, to be able to travel between European countries. So we are giving guidance on how to gradually reopen transport links without risking the health of travelers or transport workers. Third, travelers and workers, they need to know that the places that tourists visit, that they are safe. Hotels, restaurants, beaches, other tourist sites, they need to be run in a way that minimizes the risk of passing on the coronavirus.
Italy, Spain and France are among the worst hit by the Wuhan virus. They're also among Europe's top tourist destinations. They're working on lockdown exit strategies. German Chancellor Angela Merkel has said that the aim is to eliminate border controls from the 15th of June across the Schengen region. Governments are working on individual plans too. The 3 Baltic states of Estonia, Latvia and Lithuania are creating a travel bubble. They will reopen borders to each other's citizens from the 15th of May. Not just Europe, India too is keen to restart tourism. Prime Minister Modi made a special mention of domestic tourism. He announced an economic stimulus, which is 10% of India's GDP. Interestingly, tourism contributes roughly the same share to India's economy, 10%. So governments are keen on kick-starting tourism to get their economy going. As the realization dawns that the world will have to learn to live with the virus. Bureau Report, WION, World is One.